Hi, I'm Kiri from Info Inventory Success Team, and today I wanted to go over a little bit of a sensitive topic, tariffs. Now before I start, I want to say Info's main focus is on inventory management, but there are a few tricks that you can do to help track some of these things from your vendors. So today, I'm going to show you how you can do that. First, let's start a purchase order. I'm going to buy some stuff from the Poke Center. In this case, I got a restock on some of our balls, like this great ball. Now, it regularly costs me $30 to bring this in, and I'm just going to hit save. Now, regularly, you probably are going to track something like shipping. Now, if you're not seeing this, make sure you have the ship order tab turned on. That way you'll get this actual area for freight to be put in here. So in this case, it's going to cost me $10 to bring this in. I'm just going to hit save. Now, it's letting me know my subtotal balance is actually going to be $40 to bring this great ball in. $30 for the actual cost and $10 for freight. Now this is actually my true costs, right? I have to pay shipping to bring this in, so it's really costing me $40, which Info does a great job of tracking for you. But what if another charge came up that doesn't necessarily go to my vendor that I do have to pay for? Maybe something like a tariff. Well, that's what we have this cost details button for. Here's where I can go and I can actually add a percentage on top of that, or a dollar amount. So say in this case, the tariff's kind of small and it's $5. So now what you'll notice is the total costs here are really just factoring in the subtotal before the actual freight charge. So it's actually costing me $35 to bring it in on the product itself and $10 I'll pay in shipping. You'll also see on my subtotal, it's still just telling me the $40, even though it's actually $45. And that's because it's a non-vendor cost that's going in there. This is something that you don't have to send to your vendor, so we keep that separate. Let me save that. I'm going to fulfill and hit pay. Now, if I go to my product page for the great ball, we'll actually see that it didn't cost me $30, but it actually cost me $45. And this is also handy when you have multiple products, because the shipping charge and the non-vendor cost will split between all the products that are in there equally. Future Kiri here. I wanted to add some clarity to the cost breakdown. For orders with multiple products, the non-vendor costs and shipping fees are weighted based off of the unit price. So if this order also had one regular Pokeball at $5 and a Great Ball at $30, most of the non-vendor and shipping fees will be applied to the Great Ball since it has the higher unit price. Now, back to the past for you. If we go into my order history, we can still see a record that the true original cost was $30, but based off of the other charges that came in, it's tracked it in at $45. And Info does that all for you really well. And that'll really help you keep those costs in line and being aware of exactly how much you're spending as those tariff charges may go up and down. The same is very handy on sales orders that I'll touch on really quickly. And maybe in another video, I'll share this with you. But if we made a sales order and we had to sell something to someone and then a price came up that the customer doesn't have to pay for, that's where non-customer costs come in handy. And the opposite of adding to costs would be subtracting from profit. But we'll do that in another video coming soon. I hope this was helpful, and I hope with all those tariffs that are coming up, Info can help you along the way. You take care. Until next time.